Okay, so right now we just have... I could get another blasphemous vial.
I think we're ready for Darkest.
But we're not really in it for the...
Yeah,
we're just in it to get the
thanks to
talismans and everything else.
Right, thanks to buying the Grave Robbers, we actually have all of the class-specific very rares. So we're not going to see anything new there.
Right. Yeah. We do have the Ancestor's Coat. Blood Course Medallion.
Huh.
That crystal. Another blasphemous vial. Man, that's Tomb of Holy Healing.
If you don't already have that one, that would be a good one.
It would be, but that's just a regular one. I don't think we actually... Okay, we do have a team that could go through there.
We could send Silver and Zeus level them up.
Which I think we might just...
Declare to start moving a
musketeer, yeah.
We could do that one off stream.
Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Because we do need to start going with this up in order to...
be ready for the crew.
Right.
So yeah.
Yes, check the stagecoach thingy.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we're thinking take out that one, be ready for...
We do have another bounty hunter. Mm-hmm. We have Broadway starting on that.
Right.
We have
Keen. I don't think we have any outstanding requests. There haven't been as many new people coming for a Darkest Dungeon lately.
Salazar is waiting, right, Wayne? Or Sadler.
the Saddlers, right. Yep.
Right. Lord Sadler.
A pack of Saddlers.
Yeah, we will go ahead and, I'll do this one off stream. Get that, start leveling up some of these mid-level people, so when Darkest Dungeon happens, we'll be good to go.
But yeah, it is only 7:45, but if you want to call early.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
I guess we could do a, the medium run, but it's just an exploration.
If you're okay with it, I mean...
Well, that's the thing, it's like, I don't think there's anything I could really add to make it that much interesting. And everybody has seen, mid-length Cove runs with the room exploration before. There's not a whole lot we can add to that.
There's people in chat that just want to hang out with us.
All right, I will leave it to the chat vote then. If you all want to hang out and watch me do a 90% Explorer medium run for the Cove, by all means. Otherwise, I will let you all head on out.
And if you're busy, I mean, I don't feel like I'm guilt tripping you.
Well, it's just sort of thing where I could do it. It's just again, it's still going to be about half an hour or so. And I try to have as a running rule, if there's anything going on in stream, I want it to be super interesting, or at least horrible in a hilarious way. Here we are now. Entertain us. Something else is contagious.
Yep.
However the lyric goes. Let's see. If I were to do this, the team I would use would be...
You've already had our team in mind. It would be...
Well, we kind of have a team in mind.
Zeus, Claire in the back, Zeus playing rank 3. Let's see, probably do... Valiant up front. And I guess Silver in rank 2. Or actually Silver in rank 1 if she has Iron Swan.
All of our Hellions have that, so... Well, this is a very heavy-hitting, not healing team.
Claire can heal.
Well, technically, Zeus can kind of heal too. Ish.
But I mean, if we give her the medic's boots, if we have them, then I thought we did. Then she's actually a pretty good healer.
We've got the hat.
The hat.
Yeah, that's for the Arbalest.
Oh, Arbalest, yeah. So we have the greaves, but not the boots.
I said we don't need one. We probably don't need either. Let's see. This seems like it would work.
Yeah, that's why I want to do that one, because that's a really good trinket. Speed, damage, and critical.
Then I'll give the sniper thingy too. Where is that? Here we are.
Actually, since there's no stress penalty on trophies, could just give her the pistol, and Actually, yeah.
I think that's better.
Yeah.
Okay. And then for
Yeah, if we had the musket,
Zeus.
if we had the musket ball, I'd say give that to her too. But we'll also be using her to stun and blight in the Cove. So if it was Warrens or Wield, I would recommend a Bloody Herb and building her for that. But
alas. Then what else would be good for this?
Let's see. If nobody has Cove, Explorer, Scrounger, we could give her the map. And nobody does.
Yeah. Oh, Cove.
He does. Okay, so that should be fine then. In that case, how about... Oh, what does a spoon do? Blight chance.
True.
It should already be fine for veteran, though.
Yeah.
Maybe... Is anything that boosts healing? An extra point of heal.
There's Junia's Head.
So we don't have the Caduceus charms or anything.
Yeah.
In that case, just booster speed. Candle works. The Feather Crystal works.
Yeah, I'll just do the Feather Crystal.
Yeah. Stun enemies at the start of the round, they don't get a turn, so, yep.
It's all good. Let's see, then... I'm not going to be using that because he's going to be in rank 2.
He's actually got quick reflexes, so it might be worth it to give him the Berserk Mask and give him some speed, and then maybe give him Sun Ring or something to round out the damage and accuracy. Then he can cure his own stress with...
that sounds workable. And then since we're going with that one, I can go with the Heaven Hairpin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, less stress. In that case, if she's going to have a big stress reduction, then we can give her something crazy for damage, like a Dismas's Head.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And it would be nice to give her this one, but I think the just plain out damage would be better.
Yeah. Hellions aren't great for critical, so it wouldn't help us much.
Okay. Alright. Let's make sure that all of them have the skills that we're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a shame that we don't really have anybody who needs stress reduction.
Yeah.
Because this would be the perfect time for it.
Yeah, Flython Zid, and any service we send him in, or Billy too now. Any service we send him in would already take care of it all anyway. So
yeah, I'll go ahead and do it with Billy.
Right. Oh, check the tavern and see if there's anybody in there. Okay, no. Yeah, in my game when I did some test when I got some test footage, I actually saw the town crier at the bar.
Huh.
So it's possible that he can enjoy the facilities, but apparently not very common.
Right. Interesting. Let's see. Let's make sure that we've got everything. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And he doesn't really need revenge.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Clear. I think that's fine.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think I might do this.
Yeah, increase the minimum, sure. Let's see. So she had... Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
I'm thinking... Bleed isn't very good here, right?
No. The Crab's Cannon Pierce, that's good for that one. Iron Swan for accuracy. So and people you're going to be using it against are going to be tough to hit in the first place.
I think that would be fine. Mm-hmm. And then you're thinking Blight is good?
Yeah.
Then I do think Disorienting Blast would be good, especially since it can clear corpses.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Okay, so let's make sure we'll actually need to make sure that he's got the...
Yeah.
Okay, he does have a cure.
Yeah, she was spec'd for a bleed last time, I think, so... Oh, Vapors. We got the Vapors.
All right, Zane is doing the dinners, and we'll see us on the flip side.
All right.
Fair enough.
If you're not back before we get done, Zane, have a good night. And if so, then we'll see you later.
All right. And then everybody's at about the right...
Claire could probably use a gun increase, maybe?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's good enough to really justify it.
Yeah, Valiant's probably fine, Silver's fine. Oh, Zeus could use a weapon, probably armor too.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and do that too.
Sure.
We've got enough cash for it, thankfully.
Mm-hmm.
It says for when we do the Darkest Dungeon, just want to say that a person can only successfully go in once. and that, in Sprawl's opinion, the second and third are the roughest.
Mm.
Which sounds about right. Tallies with kind of what I expect.
Yeah, so we don't need to send in our best team for the first one,
Right.
and we have to save the two of us for the fourth one.
Right.
Okay. So it does limit our options a bit. I think we do have more than 16 people in tier 5 and 6, and we should be getting some more, at least for level 5 after this one.
Okay. Then
grab that fourth shovel for the Cove.
fair enough.
Other than that, I think that's...
Wouldn't we want holy
herbs.
water for the brackish pools?
That's anti-venom for those.
Anti-venom.
And that's all anti-venom there does, so maybe just the one that we get for free.
Okay. Well, I'll keep 2 just in case.
Okay.
And then some bandages would be good, just in case of crab.
That's all they're there for, and we do have a plague doctor with this team.
Oh, that does cure bite and bleed on someone else. Fair enough. Yeah, I guess that means we're pretty much good to go, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. Fish folks scale to skin. It scales up well.
We tip the scale at...
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
I can't see where I am. There we are.
I think we'll probably safely write off that one.
Yeah.
So it's 90% of rooms on a medium. I think that means we can skip 2, so might as well make it that first one.
Right.
And then maybe the last one.
Mind that such missteps
Well.
are the exception, and not the rule.
Worst trap.
It is an obnoxious one.
Mm-hmm. It feels kind of like we're... it's kind of weird doing a veteran tier for it's been so long.
Yeah.
Whereas it used to be that was the newer hotness.
Let's see, that's 70, 70.
Oh, everybody's about average at it.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, why not? You know,
Curious is the trap maker's art.
does it stack or does it extend?
Efficacy
Oh, it
is
stacks.
unmasked by
Okay.
his own eyes.
Which is great.
Right. That's funny.
I think it actually resets the duration, too.
Mm-hmm. Well, how it works for normally is the first one wears off, it'll then drop to the next penalty. Surprise is definitely good.
Yep.
That makes sense. I don't think. Yeah, it's a good question if Iron Swan would be enough to kill it on its own.
Arg. Well, that means it dies
Like
anyway.
does it, yeah. Yeah, it's like we're almost there for both of those. Hugh, kill the other guy too.
Impressive.
With authority.
Yeah. Then I'll actually want to blight that one. And that is absolutely going to hit without any question whatsoever.
Still 10% chance.
That's true. There's always that 10% chance.
I find that pretty silly. What's funny is that you could hit it with the disorienting blast. You normally couldn't target in rank 1, but targeting the guy he's blocking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think about using it that way until I don't know if it was Sprawl or somebody else pointed out that you could take advantage of the covering mechanics on Bevolf, for example.
It's actually a pretty interesting thought.
Awkward to assess this. Born by Octodads. Nice.
Let's just get rid of that.
Yep.
Then it will last for one more turn. So I guess I'll just go ahead and keep womping up on that one.
Right. It might have also not been a bad plan to stun both of them, but...
Well, I knew that Hugh could hit both of them.
True. Sidearm always good.
Especially in this situation. Let's see. So, blighting it again and it's dead. So let's go ahead and just do that.
Sounds good. And then, yeah, the leopard can heal himself. Especially with that.
Yep, that's my thought. Oh, leopard is too slow.
Well,
Okay.
that's a shame, Earls.
And then this is just poke, right?
Yep. I think, yeah, I don't think holy water or anything. I think we just use it. Not bad.
+4 speed into camp.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Especially
That exploration is not really working, is it?
It is only 20%. I think we have the lights on too, though, so wouldn't be a Cove run without people immediately starting to get the munchies.
Needs a bandage.
My feet hurt.
Oh, yeah. When are we resting? Oh, might as well go with this.
Yeah, if we do have to detour, at least it's for a treasure room.
Right.
Oh, come on. You're not going to have... who's our leper again? That's
This is Valiant.
Yeah. You're not going to have Valiant just start, getting wrapped up in more tentacles.
Suckers don't even know about the debuffs he goes through.
Wealth beyond measure.
Okay, here we go again. Let's see. Can I?
Yes, done. Yeah, there it is. Done. So shuffle her.
Oh,
Nice.
I was not expecting that. Let's see. Do I want to...
Swallowing the fishman.
I was hoping I could finish it off in one swan.
Yeah, we're like so close on that one.
Well, I can blight them and kill it, so...
Right. Oh, it's true. Yeah. Yeah. That'd be a good way to handle it. You probably want to blight the guy in the
yeah, I want to blight these two.
Yeah, the shield man anyway, so
Right.
yeah. Shield man. Shield fish. That's a bit unfortunate.
Yeah.
So, that takes care of the other, take care of him. Let's see. If you stunned, that would hit
I will
surges as the enemy
go and kill that and then just hew to clear out the corpse.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah.
Which then means that I can hew them both.
This
Good
is
point.
how life is taken.
Yeah, to yawp on both of them would also break up the shield, too.
I also need to make him withstand himself.
Yeah, yeah. Man, that defense.
You know, I should have buckshotted, because that would have hit both of them.
Yeah.
Not for a lot, but for
Right,
at least
right.
for something.
That's a good point.
Oh, might as well.
But as long as his protection is jacked up.
Well, my thought is, it's very likely that he'll miss her, so he might at least hit him.
Yeah, gotcha. I can understand that.
Oh, but he did actually hit her. Aggravating.
Aggravating.
Yes, aggravating.
I didn't realize that, Mark.
Eradicated.
Huh. Man, I've not even paying attention. Because you would think that would make them a lot more dangerous with the teamed up with the cultist gladiators and stuff. And I never really thought they were.
Yeah, you'd think, but... Okay. So that means that it is dead the turn after next. So I'll just eat one turn and that'll be fine.
Sure. I could stun him.
I'm not going to worry about it.
Okay. I'll just say, yeah, okay. I should have some HP down.
Yeah.
Fair enough. There have been a lot of 1 HP finishes with this one.
Right. Man, I remember these days when it seems like dodging was actually a viable choice.
Yeah, the numbers are just so high in Champion. It's crazy.
Okay, he does get the chance to reduce more of his stress. This is good.
Yeah, the guys in the LP said, and I concur on that one too, that it's like once you know what you're doing, it's, you know, the first part of the game, or it's probably the first 2/3 or half of the game or whatever, are fairly easy. Then you get to Tier 5, and it doesn't really matter. You doesn't really matter how well you know it. You have to put it into practice and be really good at it.
Right. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so we head back.
I'd say we've started to nail the level 5 dungeons and bosses. We haven't had to run away from one in a long time.
Not since the Prophet, yeah.
Yeah. Did we actually run away from the dungeon completely for the Prophet? We did that first time. Yeah. So that wasn't so long ago.
Yep, I ran for my life because 2 people were crazy and I could not salvage them.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, hey.
Your Coral. She's got a couple of poke the things we could get rid of. She's got a poke the thing. Yeah. So that's a pretty nasty one. So.
Right. Either of those are pretty bad.
Yeah.
But all of these are kind of bad, except for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's go with her.
Okay.
Then it's holy water?
Herbs, yep.
I keep wanting to think there's something about, you know, like there's something I can use for holy water, and there never is.
Right.
Okay. Up, crab.
Crab battle. Okay, you got a surprise. Are you going to try to go for the back row poison or iron swan?
Back row.
Okay.
Definitely take them out and then just knock down the crab.
Yeah, fair enough. This would be a good time for Intimidate if we had it.
Yep. Unfortunately, we do not. I'm torn between Withstand to see if it'll hit him, or just trying to start whacking it down.
I just try damage.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Leper's going to do the most damage to it. So while you're here, Sprawl, I was kind of curious about get your opinion on something. But I have been mulling over for a leper whether Intimidate or Hew is a better pick. Because, you know, Intimidate is a lot more accurate and it helps solve one of the big problems with the leper. And I was kind of wondering if you'd ever tried that, or because I think you're the most familiar with it of the people in chat right now. Not being able to look over at the current members myself.
Right.
Anybody else is free to weigh in too, of course.
Right. Yep. Then I'll just beat it on down.
Buckshot. The buckshot's here. Nice.
Good.
Silver is dodging a lot of stuff.
And she doesn't have anything that increases it, so that's actually kind of weird.
Her dodge is highlighted in yellow. She's got something buffing it. But
what is it?
oh, evasive. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's right, the thing we locked in because it's really good. Boy, do I feel silly now.
Spirits claim you. Yeah, fair enough. Get rid of some more stress.
Yep, it's a dead turn after this, so actually I might as well just let the Blight do its work.
Yeah. Could have been Claire would get a turn, and I guess yeah.
I think there's no reason for me to go after it.
All you get for finishing off would be a chance to get a critical and reduce some stress, but you've almost got that taken care of. So.
Right. And there's that chance of doing the stress heal with that, so...
Right. Yep.
I dare say I'm managing it pretty darn well. Not that that's saying a lot for something like this, but you know.
Right.
And there we go.
Does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
The dodgy sheath.
I don't think we have that one, actually.
No, we don't.
That could be good. You know, dodge and +2 speed.
As long as you're doing a melee one, but
right.
We very rarely actually do that.
If you're going all in with Riposte and Wicked Slice and stuff like that, I could see that.
And I think I'll move over here and then I'll camp on the way back.
Yeah.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Jellyfish time. And nobody in rank 4, so no Iron Swan.
No Iron
this time.
Swan.
There we go.
And that's what lepers are for.
And just like that, where did the fight go? It is always great when you can basically wipe them out without them actually getting a turn.
Right. Well, in that case, we do this again.
And that's one of my favorite animations of the entire game. I'm gonna get ya.
You know, actually, I can't heal anymore, and he can't protect anymore.
Yep.
So down it goes. I'm gonna get you. All right. Then we have a. Yep, we have another thing. Drat.
Great disappointment.
Well, drat. I was hoping for a scout, but no scouting was had. Oh, hey!
Barnacle-crusted chest. I think it's actually the first shovel we've needed. No, we had one earlier, yeah. But very sparing on the shovels for a Cove.
I think I'll just get rid of the 2 food.
Yeah, it's fair. Always get more cash.
Yep. And we're not going to need any of it for healing or for stress. So.
Right.
Let's see if there's a fight in here. Nope.
All right. So yeah, so far it's been going really well.
Right. Which was actually part of the reason why I was a little, a little iffy about it. It's like, when things are going really well, it's like, what really do we have to talk about?
Right.
Actually, though, speaking of things to talk about, actually did make me think of something. Because I was reading an article about basically, social psychology and things like that, and how basically the idea is that, especially for guys, the gang is your basic social unit. That is to say that, whereas we usually think that it's the individual, actually, generally, they have the social cohesion off of the group that they're in. And you kind of actually do see that, throughout history, where you see a lot of people that, kind of define themselves by who they're around, and even act differently depending on who they're with. That it is. Because Red Plague is bad. Lorax says it is nice to see a run go well occasionally. Like happy stories on the news. That's right, this is our human interest run.
Right.
Well, more speed is good.
Yeah.
Actually, that would be good too.
Yeah, the group speed buff is good because that makes all the fights go a little bit faster.
Right.
Fight better together.
I think I will go ahead and do this.
Sure.
Because very few things actually move me around here. Actually, that's pretty nice too.
Let the mask down.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And yeah, I was thinking about that in particular in the modern era, where things like this are actually, for lack of a better term, your gang.
Nobody else has a disease, right?
No.
Okay.
Nope, nobody else has anything.
Oh.
So I guess I'll just I'll pep talk.
That's true. We have
someone.
Chance of less stress.
Think of the tails level.
I haven't seen that one. That's pretty neat. I wonder how much of the musketeers, how many of the musketeers lines are unique.
That's a good question. You would hope that it would be
all of them,
all of them, but we don't actually know. We are the flame. Aw, not even a ambush to take advantage of the fact that this is one of the few times where I'm not, completely prepared for it.
Right. Speaking of ambush.
Might as well just run with it.
Yeah, fair enough. It's always a tricky question to get a pretty much guaranteed shot of, well, not a guaranteed shot, fairly good odds of killing one of them, or a good wound of the 2 of them. Maybe shoot one of the guys. Okay, maybe shoot one of the guys to the back and get him low enough for the bite to finish off.
Yeah, I was hoping to push them both back.
Oh yeah,
but obviously that did not happen.
Right. Man,
there we go.
You're getting a lot of dodges here.
Excellent. I think that means they can't really do blanket fire, right?
Yeah, the guy rank 2 can still shoot, but yeah, rank 1 is screwed. Oh, let's keep trying to do the...
Okay, so he's dead.
Just right there, like the hurried shot to move him back.
And he can't move back anymore.
Right. Well,
now what you gonna do? No, I really do find a lot of the things that I'm researching kind of fascinating. You know, just in terms of, you know, how much we are learning about ourselves and how we work.
Right. You just finish him.
Nah, he dies on his own. I want to have the adrenaline rush for her to heal herself.
Oh, fair enough.
That 4 HP could actually matter. Maybe. Oh, I miscalculated by 1.
Yep.
Oh, well. Haha!
There we go. Grenade.
Citrines!
I haven't seen one of those in a while. Yeah, I wonder if it is a good indication that the level of the dungeon affects the type of gems you get. It does seem like I haven't seen any jade or citrine for a while.
Until we get here,
come
yeah.
back here, yeah. Herb on the Hellion, if she does get moved. So I mean, we're already about 2/3 through, but we might see another coral.
I'm going to keep it just in case there is another coral. Was there any of the trinkets that we didn't really need?
I want to say, or the heirlooms. I think I want to say we are done with. No, since V-Wolf showed up.
Right.
I want to say we do still need deeds. I don't think we need portraits so much.
Okay.
We do already have some, so.
We don't take any citrines. That is not a thing we do.
Right. Odds of a scout. Oh, hey.
Yep. It'd be nice if we could actually find a secret room in here,
right.
But
at least even if we don't, we still got a pretty good haul.
Right. I'm not going to waste my herbs on that.
Yeah.
We have food enough.
Exactly. I think at this point we could only get 2 hunger events, and we have enough to cover that. So.
Right. Hooray!
There you go.
There's basically a 50-50 shot, but you know.
Mm-hmm. I don't think we need either one of those. So I know busts we are pretty much done with. Let's see.
Just help the scout chance a little bit.
Yeah.
But nothing.
If it was an actual fight, we'd raise it to 75.
Right.
Yeah. Huh. This should do it too. I think we get to skip 2 rooms, and we skipped 1 previously.
Well.
So,
Would have been nice if we could have gotten a trapezohedron.
Right.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I might as well hit that treasure room.
Yep. It's not like we are hurting for, well, for much of anything, really.
Right. What we need to do is run back around in the dark and try to farm a shambler.
Man, I actually could have gotten citrines. That's weird.
You've actually got some.
Well, I might drop them by the time we're done with this fight. There is treasure, after all.
As the light gains
All right,
purchase,
let's see what happens.
spirits are lifted, and purpose is made
This
Yeah, it's not too bad, yeah.
yeah, it definitely could be worse.
They're expecting a double crab.
Wonder how that would actually go.
Yeah, I guess it depends on what rank they can do their attacks in.
Right. Yeah, if it's 3 or 4 that they can't really do anything in, that's not going to be too bad.
injury, palpable fear.
Yeah, games like this kind of make me think that it would be nice if it was set up so that the formations were truly random instead of having random formations. And you really could just mix and match all different kinds of enemies and see what kind of stuff you get out of it.
Annihilate.
By random formations, you mean the monsters being in random formations?
Yeah, like for example, the crabs can only show up in formations of like crab, swordfish, shaman fish, and stuff like that, or like crab cultist and stuff like that. Basically, there are given formations that enemies can be in. Like this is like what is this one of them? The 2 gladiators, swordfish and dangerous, and stuff like that. Whereas you can't get things like you can't generate double crabs, you can't generate like 4 enchantresses or stuff like that.
Right.
And I think it would have been kind of neat if there was like a mode you couldn't.
Success.
Yeah, you had 2 citrines worth less than 1 ruby. Like there was a mode you could enable. Actually, we could have thrown away some of our usable stuff too.
Well, that's what I'm going to be doing here.
Yeah. But if there's like a mode you could enable that would completely shuffle the enemies you could run up against in dungeons. That'd be pretty neat.
Okay, that's that.
Yep. So yeah, nice and easy run. Got some cash, got some XP. I got a book.
Yeah. The Tome of Holy Healing. Sacred Healing.
Sacred Healing.
You know what I mean. A little bit of cash. Makes the investment worthwhile anyway. Plenty of heirlooms. People leveled up. Oh, cool. Valiant is up.
Yeah, I thought one of them.
Lagophobia.
I think one of them at least would have gone to level 5. And Claire's getting close.
Right. Should have considered giving the portrait for extra XP.
Oh, the mirrored one of them, yeah.
Ooh.
Idle Abomination Scanner Resolve level.
Unfortunately, I think all of our abominations...
We do have,
we do have
one
one
lower tier, yeah. Grandma, I think.
Yep. And we don't actually have another one, so that's fine. Alright, well, in that case, I'm going to call it there.
There you go. That worked out pretty well. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching and cheering Ben along for another run.
Right.
It'd be a nice one to put up on after the nice fluffy follow-up for the boss fight.
And then we will see you all on Thursday.
Yep.
For the usual run of Darkest Dungeon and...
Final Fantasy II. We'll be beating the game.
Alright.
So...
Hopefully we will see you all then. So
all right. Take care, everybody. Good night.